Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining this class. It's created and focused on a deep stretch, so we're really going to focus on getting into specifically the hamstrings. No matter what your level is, we're going to focus on improving that flexibility. All you're going to need is your mat, so roll out your mat whenever you're ready, get comfortable, and we'll meet there. So we're going to get straight into it, starting from the beginning. Sit towards the back of your mat on your heels. Keep your heels nice and together, really tall spine, sitting up nice and straight, and then just rock your head side to side. So you're going to look over to the right, center, and back. Over to the right and left. A couple of times, waking up the neck. And swap it forward, tuck the chin to the chest, and look up. One more time, gaze up and down. Come forward, send your gaze forward, swing your right arm across your chest and hook your left elbow in and pull that arm across, getting a nice stretch into the back of the right arm, opening through the shoulder blades. Exhale to release, swap it over, swing your left arm across and hook it. Exhale, gently release it down, shake your hands up, shake them up to the sky, release any tension, and then hold your arms out in front of you, take circles with the wrists. And in the other direction. Perfect, and then from here we're just going to walk our hands forward, finding a nice tabletop, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Rocking side to side, feel really strong into the hands, gripping through the fingertips. Gaze over your left shoulder, back towards your glutes. Try and keep your hips square. Inhale back through center and exhale over the right shoulder. Come back through center, move through some cat-cow. You're just trying to wake up your spine. Inhale to drop the belly, gaze forward. And exhale, curve, chin to chest. And repeat, dropping the belly and curve. Move through one more. And then as we come back to a neutral spine, just take those nice circles, send it over both wrists. And back, almost to touch your heels, and then swap it, go over the other direction. Do one more in each direction. And then gently find tabletop. Really nice. Walk your hands slightly more forward. Prepare to meet in downward dog. Tuck the back toes, send the hips back and high. Once you find downward dog, walk out the heels, shake out the hips, really allow it to loosen out the body and deepen the breath. Take 3 deep breath cycles from here. So inhale it, sigh it out through the mouth, push the chest closer to the thighs. One more time. And the last one, inhale. From here, ripple it forward, high up onto your tippy toes. Ripple the body forward, find a nice high plank. From the start of the class, we really just want to build up that heat, so hold in your high plank. Check your posture, your glutes are lowered, your core is really engaged. Strong through the shoulders, grounding down through the hands. And then exhale, sigh it out, release the right foot up to the top of the mat. Bring the foot into frame, both hands, then drop the back knee with control. Sweep the arms down to come up. Find a nice low lunge. Reach it for a back bend, open the chest. And exhale, plant the palms. Tuck the back toe, lift off the back knee, and then splay the right arms up, fingertips to the sky. Really sending that breath into the hips, and then bring your hand back down. Plant it down, release your right foot back, find plank and lower for vinyasa. Find chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Come up for your up dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Paddling out the heels. And then exhale to look forward. We're going to ripple forward once again. High up onto the tippy toes. Find your plank. We won't hold it for this long this time. Step up the left foot to the top of your mat. Gently lower the back knee. Sweep your arms down to come off. Reach it for the back bend. And exhale, press it down. Tuck your toes, lift the back knee, and sweep the left fingertips to the sky. Really nice. Plant that hand back down, sweep it back. We'll find high plank, and there's an option here if you want to go through your vinyasa or if you want to send your hips directly to the sky. For that downward dog, either way, we'll meet back here. From downward dog, you're going to ground that left foot. Really emphasize pushing the heel into the mat. Sweep your right leg high, three-legged dog. Hold it in the air, point the toes straight to the ceiling. Try your best to straighten into that leg. And then on your next exhale, bend the knee, sweep it up into the chest. We're holding it here. We're just going to go around the world. So you're twisting your right knee to tap left elbow. Come through, tap as close to your nose as possible, and then tap right elbow. From here, bring it back to center once more before sending it all the way back up through that three-legged dog. Feel a nice opening in the hip. As your leg is in the sky here, just bend the knee and really open that hip. Allow the foot to kind of fall over the other side. You can shake it loose and relax it. Still focus on your breathing. Exhale, stretch the foot last time. Before bending the knee, coming it back all the way into the chest and letting it step up, loosening it. Bend that back knee, straighten into the front leg straight away, flex the right foot. Belly is away from your thighs for the moment. We're trying to keep our spine as straight as possible, so we'll be more upright than we want. And then as you walk yourself forward, this time allow your back hips to sink. If you want a bit more pressure of a stretch, push your hips lower to the mat. And then continue. Plant your fingertips, extend from your right leg, and keep lifted. Last time, as you walk yourself forward, lower the hips, plant your hands on your glutes. Really lifting tall through the spine. Really nice. Exhale to plant the fingertips, walk it back. This time, walk yourself all the way back onto your back heel and fold over that front leg, feeling a really nice deeper stretch into the hamstring. Walk your fingertips back into your body now, so you're still on that one heel, and then you're just going to come onto your glutes. Coming down to the ground, right leg stays extended, and you're going to face the long edge of your mat, twisting your hips to face, and then flexing your left foot so it's in towards, it's bent in. Sweeping your arms right up to the sky, arms by your ears, dropping your right hand onto your right arm, right leg even, and sweep your arms up and over, side body stretch. Option here to flex through the foot, or you can point the toes as well. Come back up, just swap it over from here. Bend in your right knee, so you're coming through butterfly for just a moment, and then extend the left leg, sweep your arms up to the sky. Plant left fingertips onto the left leg, sweep the right arm up and over. Back up, really nice. Bring it in, you can lean back on your hands. Take butterfly for just a moment, just shaking out the legs. Option to stay here, or if butterfly is uncomfortable for you, you can take a moment to windshield wiper the knees. And get nice rotation on either side, the outer glutes and the inner thighs. Perfect. Come back to butterfly. Just swing your legs around. We'll find tabletop once again. Lock in a strong pose to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Send your hips back. Find downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels. Generously bend into the knees. Push your thigh closer. Push your chest closer to your thighs. Ground into the right foot. Swing the left leg high. Three-legged dog. Hold it for a second. Focus on extending that leg. Pointing through the toes, stretching the feet. And then exhaling to bend that knee. Sweep it all the way up into the chest. Swing it through so you're twisting your body. Left knee taps right elbow. Comes through the center, reaching for your nose, curving your spine. And then over to left elbow. From here, comes back through center. And then with control, swings it all the way up. Three-legged dog. Coming from extending your leg to just keeping it in the air and bending that knee, letting it hover, shaking out the foot, opening the hips. And then once again, extend the leg, sweep it up all the way into the chest, holding strong on the shoulders, and step it up to meet the top of the mat as we lower that back knee. Really, really nice. We're going to keep high on our fingertips. We're just going to extend out the left leg, flex the foot, gaze forward so you're lifting straight through the spine as you can. Inhale to walk the fingertips forward, lower the hips, come into that low lunge. Either stay here if your hips are nice and tight and you're already feeling it, or lift your hands off, place them on your glutes for that extra push. Exhale, release, plant the fingertips, extend the leg, flex the foot. And inhale, walk it forward. Lift your hands. And this time we'll plant our fingertips, flex into the left leg, and walk ourselves back onto that right heel, melt over the leg. Take a nice deep inhale to bring yourself back up. Find that low lunge, so walk it forward, tuck the back toes and kick them up to the top of the mat. Come through forward fold. We'll sweep our arms down to come up, finding a nice standing position. Reach the arms overhead and exhale, throw them down. Walk out the legs, bend the knees. Find a nice strong mountain pose, roll the shoulders back. And then from here, ground into the right foot, swing the left leg into the chest and step it back. Find a wide stance. Pivot the toes to face the long edge of your mat. From here, you're just going to splay your arms out by your sides. Keep a generous bend into the knees. If it's more comfortable to point the toes outwards, you'll feel it opening in the thighs, in the inner thighs. Extend your arms out and then just sweep your left arm up and overhead. Allow your upper body to curl over. Find space in the back. And then reach over the right. Right arm comes over the ear. And you come back up to standing really fluidly. So you're repeating but the other way. Swing your right arm up and over. Collapse down just the upper body. And then the left arm swings over. Bringing yourself back up to standing. Inhale to sweep the arms down to come up. And overhead. Really nice. Stretch away. Feel the body lengthen. And exhale, release. Plant your palms or your hands onto your hips. If your toes are pointed outwards, turn them back in. Lift out of the hips. We're going to think of sending our glutes back as we bend forward, rolling it down, forward fold. Once we get all the way down to the mat, you can release your hands down. Stand your heel toe your feet out wider if you need. If you feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings, we'll stay here. We'll inhale to bend and exhale to stretch. Inhale as you bend and And exhale as we stretch. Bend. And we stretch. And then last time, walk your fingertips through your legs, aiming to get your crown of your head onto the mat. We'll bend as much as we can. And as we exhale to stretch. This time we'll walk ourselves over the right knee, but just allow the knee to bend completely. So your heel might come off. Flex your left foot to really allow yourself to lower gently down to the mat, and then eventually find the glutes to meet the mat. Come back into the center. So the position we were just in previously, but both legs are extended this long this time. They're out by our sides, not forced, so they're not directly by your sides, wherever your hip opening comes to. So almost like a between 40 degree and 180. Inhale, sweep your arms down to come up. And exhale, just walk your fingertips forward. Take your time with this one. With each exhale, you'll find your body will lower to the mat. Point into your feet, but if you feel that your knees are rolling in, you're gonna flex. Just keep your legs strong. And eventually just come as low as you can to the ground. Gently on an inhale, push yourself back up. That's a really intense stretch. So we'll swing our legs back together, just give them a nice shake out. And then we'll swing them to face the front of the mat, coming through for a moment into our figure four position. So keep your left foot planted, flex into your right leg, sit it up your foot on top of that thigh, and just allow the knee to open. If you want to push the right knee away, that will intensify the stretch. Stay up here, or you can lie down for a regular figure four. Interlace your fingers and pull the thigh closer to you. Plant the hands down wherever you are. Plant your right leg down, flex your left foot on top of the right thigh, and either stay up sitting up or interlace those fingers, lie back and pull the thigh close. Gently release the foot from the top of the leg, hug your knees in, rock side to side, and then we'll rock the length of our spine. We'll bring ourselves back to a forward fold at the top of our mat. Just come through or give yourself a push up. If you need more momentum, find forward fold. Lift your left leg off, just step it halfway back so your legs come into a nice triangular position. You're already folded over, so what you're going to do is you're going to lift halfway up, allow your hands to meet your hips, and then fold over that front leg, intensifying that right hamstring stretch. Come up onto your fingertips, bend the back knee up, and we'll just swap over. So lift the right leg, step it halfway back, lift up halfway, hands come to hips, and then fold over, exhale, and out. Send your gaze high, step the right foot up to meet it. Take a moment in forward fold to really generously bend into the knees to release those hamstrings. Hug the elbows and swing it side to side. Nod your head yes and no. Relax everything down. Release the elbows, plant the palms. And then from here, step the left foot back. Immediately drop that back knee. Find low lunge. And just like we did before, you can untuck those back toes. Extend out of your right leg. And this time you can stay here or come as close to a split as possible. It's wherever you are in your split. If you're still working towards it, you really use your hands. to balancing, take some of the weight, and then gently lower all the way. You can, if you're really close to your split, you can put a pillow just under that front leg to take some pressure off. Sit up tall and breathe. Either keep your hands down or you can extend them overhead. Coming out of our split, whichever way is comfortable, you can bend the front leg or swing. I bend the front leg and swing the left leg around. Bring it to this front, shake it out, release the tension. And then just swap it over. So whether you want to walk back and come into it the exact same way, come onto the balls of your feet. Through that forward fold, step the right foot back, drop the back leg, untuck the back toes. And then extend into that front leg and slide it forward. Really use the weight of your hands. Exhale and lower. If you have access to a block or thick pillows, you can be leaning on them too if you're almost there or you're still off the ground. Exhale to reach your arms up and overhead. Open your chest to the sky. And lower back down. One last deep inhale here. And then exhale, bring the right foot back around. Swing yourself again, shake it out. Feels really nice to release. And then swing yourself around to the long edge of your mat. You'll meet in a nice Sukhasana position. You can stay here if we're just going to move through a more hip stretch. So either the option to stay in Sukhasana and walk it forward, you get a really nice stretch into your glutes. Quick swap over here to voiceover as my microphone stopped working. But if you're coming out of Sukhasana and want a more challenging variation, we're going to move through fire log pose. So really flex your bottom left leg, have your shin parallel to the edge of your mat, and then place your right leg right on top of it. So the right foot is sitting nicely on the left knee joint. And from here, you're really flexing into both feet to protect both knees. Allow your top knee to gently lower with every exhale. You'll probably already directly feel a stretch. Sit up tall, really flex into your pelvic floor, and then start to walk yourself forward. So if you want to feel a really, really deep, intense stretch, try and keep your spine long. Just place your fingertips on the ground and slowly walk yourself forward. You'll feel it without going too far. Really lift from the crown of your head. Keep your neck in line. And then after a few breaths, if you want to move forward and just melt over your legs, really intensify the stretch. And it's really good to just open up the hips. It's really important to keep breathing through this stretch because it can feel really intense. And then try and get that top knee to lower as much as you can with every intake of breath and exhale. Gently walk yourself back up. Place your hands behind you just to lean on them and then swap the legs over. So come into the exact same pose. On the other side, plant the foot on top of the bottom knee. Flex the feet. Reach the arms up and overhead to just recheck in and lift out of the hips. And then tall, straight spine, walk yourself forward. And then exhale gently as you lean forward and melt over the legs. One side might be tighter than the other, so don't pass any judgment. Slowly you'll melt into it and really open the hips. Take one last deep inhale. And exhale in this pose, and then gently walk yourself back up to center. Release your legs from that stretch, swing them around to face the front of your mat and just splay them out long. Shake them out if there's any tension in the glutes and the hips. Scoot yourself down your mat and then gently come down to a lying position. We'll bring our backs flat to the mat and swing your knees into your chest, hugging them in and rolling side to side. loosening out that lower back. Slowly release your knees from your arms. Plant the soles of your feet back down onto the mat. There's an option here. You can keep your knees pointed upwards if it's most comfortable, or if you want to open your knees out, bring the soles of your feet together for a lying down butterfly pose. We'll come here to begin to slow down the breath and check in with our bodies. So place your right hand on your lower stomach and your left hand on your chest. Close down your eyes and start to feel your body relax and melt into the mat. Take the next 2 to 3 minutes for yourself, really focusing on your breath as the belly rises after the inhale and falls with an exhale. Take these final few moments of class to think about an intention that you want to set for the rest of your week, whether it be a goal or just gratitude. Set that for yourself. And then on a gentle exhale, start to wiggle out your fingers. And focus back into the room. Bring your knees back in together and send them into your chest, hugging them in with your hands and rocking side to side. Eventually falling over to a side of your choice, and then pushing back up to a seated position. Come into a Sukhasana cross-legged pose where we'll meet there. Hands on top of your knees, lift tall through your spine. Bring your hands together in prayer. And as we close down the practice, bow your head and we'll say Namaste together. Feel free to stay here to do an extra bit of meditation, but if you're ready to continue your day, thank you so much for joining me once again. If this was your first class with me, please do feel free to leave any feedback or comment, like, and then subscribe to my channel so that you get notified for every weekly class that is coming out. There are always different levels and different types of yoga flows, so I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.